Good afternoon, one and all. This is Sai for Master of None. We are breaking our long silence, finally. Um, Quick overview of what happened there. Quite a lot happened, if I'm honest. A couple of us got married. Then, unfortunately, I had a bit of a family emergency, which took a lot of time to resolve, which is all resolved now. And then, yeah, we just we put it down for a bit, if I'm honest. And it just didn't really start up again. And then as soon as we had good intentions to crack on with it, Final Fantasy 15 came out, and if I'm honest, we all became AAA wankers and lost ourselves to that. That said, we are back. At least I am back. The others will follow. And I am bringing you the game that I gave my Game of the Year to for 2016. I'm very pleased to be playing a bit of Stellaris. So to catch you up, I have created a race. We are a science directorate. I have designed us some ships. I have chosen energy weapons. We will be using wormhole space travel to get around. And I've selected the following ethics. We are a xenophile, so we love ourselves some aliens. So we're going to try and be fairly peaceful. And we're also a fanatic materialist, which means we can build stuff for much cheaper and we get a lot more science. So we're going full science, friendly science. Going to try and avoid the warmongers of the galaxy, which this game could well have spawned me next to 2 or 3 of, so it could be very short-lived, but we will see. For traits, I have picked an additional science boost, migration speed penalty to allow me to pick an extra bonus, which I took as a 5% boost to happiness. And we are an alpine preference race, so we like our cold planets. Don't really know why I picked that, but it seemed fitting because it is freezing outside. So with that said, we are going to begin, and I will take you through one of my favourite games. Boom. Okay, so how Stellaris works in a nutshell. This is easier said than done. We've got a military fleet, a construction ship, and a science ship. We're going to start our science ship off. He is going to survey the entire system, tell us what's on these planets, so that we can find out what's going on in our own galaxy. Now he'll do that when I unpause the game. Stellaris, as with most of the Paradox strategy games, is real time. So there isn't really anywhere to hide, which is different to the turn-based games, but it just works. It's a different way of playing 4X to the likes of Civ and so on, but it does work. Up here we have our 3 science research teams, which I'm going to assign in a second. And we have our resources up here at the top. We have energy credits, minerals, influence, which will allow us to dictate policy, as well as make negotiations and so on and so forth with alien races. These are our science modifiers, strategic resources, controlled planets, and our ships in the fleet. So we are going to, before we do anything, we're going to pick some sciences to research. So we have physics, society, and engineering. Our physics lady, Ilse von Fritsch, is going to research this one. Field modulation will allow us to build improved power plants, which help us get more resources. So we're going to go with that. We always want more cash. Maud Bosquet is going to research the one you always go for first. She's going to research colony ships, so we can populate other planets. That's the easiest click in the game. And then engineering, Lorenzo Flores. He is going to research... What is he going to research? He is going to research... Let's go powered exoskeletons, which ups our army damage and gives us more minerals. We're going to click here. This is our home planet, the home planet of Trakart. That's our planet governor, Governor Zaura Salmon. And then we can click here to see what's going on the surface. We've got 7 pops doing some stuff. Bunch of tiles that we won't be able to clear just yet because we don't have the money for it. And then some blank tiles which we will start populating in due course. So for now I am going to do nothing down here actually. I'm going to start the simulation. And we are going to go from normal speed. I'm going to bump it up 1 to fast. Usually I play on fastest, but for the purpose of the video, I think I will put it on to fast just for now. So we have our science ship. We'll set it to follow that. We'll zoom in on that. There it is, look. So it is going around the planets, surveying each one that it gets to, which will reveal if they have any access to resource. It has a scientist on board, one Lucinda Paxton. A very nice lady, I'm sure. And she will jet around finding resources, which we have just found. So this is where we get our construction ship. Right click, build mining station, and he's away. So he'll build a mining station there, and then each month we will get an additional 2 minerals. Yeah, and she's found another one, look. So we'll get him to follow that up with another one. She's surveying the planet of Osiris, which is a frozen world. Shan't be moving there then. Let's see where we're at in the galaxy. So we are just going to take a quick peek at the galaxy itself. Here we are. Here's our little empire, sorry. And we are top corner. Interesting. So this is the galaxy. So as you can see, this game is huge. Each of these stars is a system, like the one we were just in. So the scale of this game is monumental, and it's one of the things that I love about it, because it really does feel like you've got an entire... you have an entire galaxy to play in. Oh, a situation log. We have recovered artifacts from the Irasian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over a portion of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. Interesting. The 6-limbed mammalian Irasians had unusually weak immune systems that made them especially vulnerable to alien diseases. Oh. Some sources claim that the Irasians were rendered extinct by the Javorian pox, a devastating plague that swept across their empire. If we can find enough relics from within their civilization, it may be possible to pinpoint the location of their home system. Okay, so the Precursors is it's kind of like my first quest line in Stellaris. It comes up every game without fail. The simple object being to just trace the precursor race of the galaxy you're playing in. It's usually pretty straightforward. Just a case of finding artifacts and relics, sending your scientists to scan them, and it will give you some form of reward, usually a science bonus or a perk or something like that, but always worth doing. So we'll click out of that one. Something else we've just got is a contact report, Remnants. So week after the nebula's latest fruitful exploratory survey, Tricartan xenologists are practically falling over themselves to publish their takes on the findings of Hesperos. This fevered storm in the scientific community has had some negative yet temporary impact on pursuits in other fields. Interesting. Very interesting. So we've found more resource, so I will queue that up as well. Our science ship is just doing their little survey rounds. Nothing's going on. We've got a little planet called Molyneux. We've got a big planet called Schimmel's World. Another one called Hesperos, which is where they found these remnants of alien life, which has got my people so excitable. She goes, I think she's going to go to Corrigan. Having a quick look. She's found more minerals. By Jove. Oh, I can't build a mining station though, because I don't have enough minerals. Literally the worst. So once we've surveyed this, the greyed out text here will go white, which just signifies we've surveyed the whole system. This is the extent of our border, and the green dotted line here is our sensor range. So any ships that come within that, we will pick up. Ooh. We now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to track art. How exciting. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalogue the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey habits on habitable, life-bearing worlds. So we get an option. Beautiful thing about this game is you never have to do anything if you don't want to. We can say, yeah, sounds like a good idea. Excuse the yawn. Or, more importantly, we can say, nah, fuck it. We've got other stuff to do. I'm not going to do that, because it would be nice to find some other worlds that we could move into and get our feet under the table. So we're going to go, yes, why not? We've got a new situation. And there we go, we've surveyed our home system Archimedes. So, we've got the habitable world survey underway, so we need to survey 8 planets to complete this quest line. Very straightforward. So now that our scientist is finished, we are going to send her to this one, Reganus. Now the reason we're going here is because the planet icon here is green versus yellow here. So yellow means a world we could probably live on, green means a world we can definitely live on. So we will survey that first. Now I'm using wormhole transfers, which means in every system I want to use as a jump point, I need to build one of these wormhole stations. The perks of them are they allow a longer jump range than any of the others and a quicker re-emergence on the other side. The downside is, of course, they can be destroyed. So your war efforts can get very quickly screwed over if you lose too many of these. Particularly if you lose ones in key systems. If you lose one in your home world, it can be a real nightmare. So we've built that. So we will now tell him to build a mining station there. So anomalies are one-off occurrences that people spot, scientists rather, spot on the planets as they survey them. Each has a level which is equivocal to the scientist's skill. Speaking of which, she's just gone up. Oh dear. She's running away. Oh, hang on. Oh, well, this isn't good at all. That's our construction ship. I thought that was a science ship. So, a Temple of Unity. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers broke away from the established regions of Trackart to form their own church. Bastards. These extremists called themselves the Temple of Unity. And have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Blah, 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 blah. We recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. Well, shit. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Trackart. Motherfuckers. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Corrigan. Well, there's anyone watching here, they must be stopped. So our science has gone up a level, which is kind of cool. We want to leave that be for now. And I just lost my construction ship to these assholes. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Situation log updated. Station under attack. Well, I could have done without losing that. Situation log updated. Oh, so I've won a fight. I've won a fight and we've got a cultist ship just jazzing around. So, Charles Pemberton II. Outstanding. I presume you're my admiral. Nope. Who are you, Charles Pemberton II? I don't have any admirals, so I'm not sure who you were. Oh well. Never mind. You go there. Construction complete. Heal up. System survey complete. So my science ship is... I'm going to research this project, that project. How do I do this one then? Oh, I need military ships. So we're going to send a military ship in to board this stagnant pirate cruiser arsehole ship. And, oh, it's very bright. And we'll see what happens when they get there. Oh, there's our... Oh, they're researching it from there. Okay. Clearly you don't need to be that close then. Oh. Oh, though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners. Very nice. From them we have learnt this conspiracy goes far deeper than we suspected. The agents of the Temple of Unity include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Damn. Mass arrests are being made on Trekar, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leaderships have vanished. Well, this is rubbish. We have picked up faked iron trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue these terrorists. Well, I think we're all in agreement there. And the ship is scuppered. Lol. Fine. So that's not ideal. So I'll tell my ships to repair themselves. I can't believe I lost my construction ship. That is truly the worst. So my new construction ship will build a new mining station. My science ship is researching debris. When I say researching debris, any ship battles that take place, you can have a scientist analyze the debris to essentially find out what they were made of. You get bonuses to technology, and if you research laser guns, for example, you might get 10% of the research that you need towards laser guns, or whatever. Good thing to do. So, once she's done this, I'm going to send her, I'm going to queue up to go there, and then to go there. So we'll survey the 3 systems that are in our immediate reach. I'm going to build another 3. Okay, no we're not, because we can't afford another 3. We're going to build another 2 ships. And we're going to get our construction ship to come over here. Which he will arrive any second. Or maybe not. I'm sure he's just doing stuff, you know. He's taking his sweet time. There he comes up. And then emerging through the wormhole. Pow! There he is, look. Jazzing around. So, let's get him to build a mining station. So we get more resources. And we've built some extra ships as well. So we've now got 5 ships in our strike force. And we are going to recruit an admiral. So they all have perks. Ship hull points plus 10%. Let's go that way. Admiral Simon Kirk. Well, how bad can that be? That's a good name to have in this game. Let's see what my lady is finding in here. Hadoofis. That's what Ryu shouts, I think. Something like that. It's close enough. So, again, 2 more stations to build. This one will give us a mineral boost. This one will give us a physics research boost. So, we will get our construction ship to come here and build them when they're done. And for the time being, the scientist will move over here. She will survey that one as well. So, let's take a look at the surface of our planet. So it's gradually filling up. This pop is being built, so to speak, which basically means they're growing up. They've been born, they've been bred. So you can see the icons that give us money, minerals and food, so on and so forth. This one is society research. So we can build a basic science lab, which will give us a boost on that one. And then we will also build, if we can, a mining network, because that will boost the mineral output of that square. And that'll be ready for when that person is born. And that really is, that's kind of the basic setup for this game. In as much as That's really how you do it. There's not a lot in the early game to actually sort of worry on too much. You'll get some form of attack from pirates of some description, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward.
System survey complete.
This is just very much the groundworks for the game that lies ahead. So, our scientist will now survey a system outside of our borders. Note as well that when I move them to another system, they have to come via the home system because of the wormhole station. So if you're playing with wormholes, you can't go anywhere that there isn't a wormhole at least one end of your trip. So, worth noting when you're playing them, and this is why it says in the selection menu that this is the advanced option, in brackets if you will. It's not that hard, but it's something else to think about, I suppose. So let's go to our construction vessel and we will build a research station over Hadufis 2, and then we'll build a mining station when we can afford it over Hadufis 3. So for now I think we will stop there. This seems like a good place to stop. Things are going on. The Archimedes system has been, we found another anomaly. 55% risk failure, says we're going to leave that one alone. We'll come back to that when she's a high level. Yeah, so let's hit pause up here so we don't get any more interruptions. But yeah, that's the typical intro to a game of Stellaris. It's baby steps on what is going to be a very long, a very large adventure. We will see how the Tricartan people fare in the coming millennia. And yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer. I'm always happy to talk about this game. It's still one of my absolute favourites. The playtime is creeping and creeping closer to my obscene amount on Civ 5. But for now, I'm going to check out. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, please do subscribe. Follow us on Facebook on our Facebook page, Master of None Gaming, and we are on Twitter at Master of None Gaming, N of M Gaming even, excuse me. I've been Sai, I have been playing this for your entertainment, and I have been one of the Master of None gamers. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon. Bye!